Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Paul Fitch reporting on the 8th of July 2021, apparently. My rambles today are going to be mainly centred around the Great Awakening, the revolution and the uprising. The people cannot be told, they must be shown, is one of the drops that kept on coming down from the Q phenomenon, and it's absolutely true. When the COVID first broke out, there was a lot of information quickly coming down the internet, some of it very erroneous as in regards to what Trump was going to be doing and what he wasn't going to be doing and the timing of it. And as I've said before on a few occasions, the only thing I truly believe that is being wrong is the timing. It's all happening behind the scenes for those who've been paying attention with regards to Trump and America. I'm just going to digress a little bit, like I say, the ramblings of a madman. With regards to what's going on in America, I've had a lot of friends, why are you so interested in America? I've been interested in America for quite a few years because the cabal, the deep state, whatever you want to call them, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call them, Freemasons, blah, 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 they were going to take America down from within. And if America falls, we all fall. If America survives and thrives, we all survive and thrive. And that's exactly what's playing out at the minute. This is no ordinary war, and we are in war, let's make no mistakes about it. We've had a biological weapon unleashed onto the masses in the back end of 2019, beginning of 2020. So make no mistakes about it, we've never come out of war. They've just been perpetual really, haven't they? But as world wars go, the start in earnest, I would suggest, would have to be 9/11. And from that day, the white hats have certainly cranked up what they've been doing in the background with regards to the takedown of America by the deep state and the cabal. And they hatched a plan, and the plan's been ongoing since 9/11. Well, in essence, really, since JFK, but definitely after 9/11, that was the trigger, that was the change. A very satanic ritual took place on that day. There's a lot more to it than two towers coming down. That's for, well, three towers, wasn't it? Tower 7, obviously all orchestrated. So yeah, it was a satanic ritual for them, and it ushered in the perpetual war on terror with our beautiful brothers and sisters in the Middle East. So yeah, the takedown had to come from within America, and that's exactly what's happening. The only armour that they have left, the deep state, is the mainstream media, and clearly we've all witnessed just how powerful the mainstream media propaganda is, because at the end of the day, none of us would be wearing masks, none of us would be social distancing if it wasn't for the continuous 24-hour news coverage at any given opportunity to tell us to mask up and social distance and so on and so forth. It's like friggin' Simon says, and you all did it. Well, not all of us, quite a few of us didn't, in our millions, fighting for all our freedoms. So that's that bit of me ramble anyway. So yeah, the Great Awakening and the uprising of humanity. One of the other things that come down from a Q drop, and it's taken from the film, the remake of The Earth Stood Still, where John Cleese poses a question, and the question is basically, that this alien wants to obviously wipe out Earth, and because we're a plague on humanity, on the planet apparently. And John Cleese basically posed the question that it's only on the precipice do we find the will to change. Well, we're on that precipice, I truly do believe it. They're coming after our kids, and that's going to be the catalyst, and it is the catalyst. Again, 2 million beautiful souls down in London 2 weeks ago on Saturday, and nothing on the BBC really, was there? Nothing on the mainstream news. Like I say, they're all controlled by the deep state. That's all they've got left in their armoury. So yeah, you're never going to see anything like that going on. But we know, social media knows. With regards to the social media, obviously Trump made his big announcement yesterday. Hats off Mr. T. With regards to big tech and suing them all, taking them all to court. The likes of your Mark Zuckerberg and all them have already been dealt with. I do believe the white hats have actually got control of all social media, but they are letting it play out because the people cannot be told. They must see it for themselves. Now, there's a lot of people waking up over the last 12 months and have been posting away only to find that they're suffering what we've suffered for years, being ghosted, shadow banned, blocked, so on and so forth. Just bear with us a sec. Just need to keep an eye on the dogs. Boat Bella, come here. Just bear with us 1 minute. Yeah, mate.
Let's go.
Yeah, so they're starting to see the same things that we've experienced for years now, haven't we? With regards to the shadow banning and having posts just disappearing. And that's what they're seeing. They're starting to see it themselves now. I think they thought we were messing when we were saying that our posts were being shadow banned and we'd been ghosted off and blocked left, right and bloody centre, and prison term, Facebook jail, time and time again, YouTube videos being shadow banned, so on and so forth. So yeah, that's all playing out. And although I know it, it's still frustrating, but it is to wake the masses up to see what big tech are up to see what mainstream media are up to, and they're all hanging themselves, ladies and gentlemen, right in front of our eyes in this movie of movies. So yeah, just to recap, I ain't gonna say the day because I don't know the bloody day of when the main news is going to start breaking. One of the things that we did say initially was about the emergency broadcasting systems, and at that time there was nothing in the UK. Obviously this year, the last couple of months, they've been doing tests on our mobile phones, haven't they? I've not had one myself, but some friends said they've had them in the UK, and I know America have had quite a few. So begs the question, doesn't it, why would we need to be doing them if there's not going to be any emergency broadcast situations? So yeah, I'm absolutely convinced, and I've said this before and I'll keep on saying it, if I thought for 1 minute that I'd got this wrong and there is no white hat situation that is aiding in our uprising and awakening, I'd be the first one to come out and say I was wrong and we need to take to the streets or whatever. But I don't believe that's the case, and I'm certainly not sitting back on my laurels. I'm still actively participating on social media, hence my videos. Yeah, so it's all good, Dave, because they're all dead, Dave. There's one thing that I meant to say yesterday when I was talking about them all being dead, Dave, and I didn't elaborate enough on that. The likes of your Prince Philip and your Pope, John McCain in America, the Defence Secretary under Obama, executed, George Bush Senior, executed. I did put a video up the other day of the envelopes that were handed, well, not handed out, within the order of service for George W. Bush's funeral. And Hillary Clinton. For those who haven't seen it, it's well worth a look. I'll see if I can dig the link out and I'll put it under the comments box to this video. But it's absolutely hilarious. The best expression I've seen is Jeb Bush just sums it all up really. Hillary Clinton, when she got hers, had a bit of a poker face. Obama and that got theirs. The rumour is that the note was sent by George himself saying sorry, they have it all, i.e. the information, the dirty dealings, absolutely everything. So just bear with me 1 second. Bo, come here. So yeah, it's just a waiting game now, isn't it? The NSA has got absolutely everything, every phone call, every email, videos, the horrific stuff with frazzle drip and all that, and what's been happening with our beautiful children for God knows forever really. I suppose they've been doing this none so more than the last 60 years with the deep underground military bases. I'm just watching my dogs. There's another dog coming down. Good boy, good girl. Hiya. Oi. Oh yeah, deep underground military bases, yeah, all our beautiful children. And that's what it's all about really, isn't it? So the Great Awakening is underway, and a part of the Great Awakening, I really do believe we've been given this opportunity. One, for those who are active and know what's going on and have known for years, to help our brothers and sisters who are just waking up. And I've been guilty of spitting me dummy out on occasions over the years in frustration. I've never called them sheeple, sleeple maybe, because they are asleep. But even the government are calling you sheeple really, aren't they? Herd mentality and all that. So yeah, we've got to help them, haven't we? Some aren't going to get it ever, and some will. And the ones that are getting it now, we need to be there to help them. And when the news breaks, which it is going to break, it's just a matter of when. Like I say, we don't know the time of day, because if we did, it wouldn't be the art of war, would it? So personally, as I said before, absolutely convinced what's going on. As for the timing, again, don't know. But all I can say is carry on posting, carry on sharing information, carry on talking to your friends and family, up your ante a little bit. On the 19th of this month, when we're supposed to come out of lockdown again from the delayed 21st of June, there is a rally cry for the 19th, which is the date of the new unlocking, to all attend Parliament Square. No traipsing up and down Oxford Street, no splitting off and going to Hyde Park, which is what they want. They want to segregate you. We need to make a stand. It's a weekday. We need to bring London City to an absolute standstill and congregate at Parliament Square for a peaceful carnival-like atmosphere, but certainly making our stand. We've got to make our stand, ladies and gentlemen. This is part of it. Part of the Great Awakening is us making our own stand, and taking back our powers through common law. There's lots and lots of things going on in the background in this country and around the world, with lawsuits getting ready for taking the government and Big Pharma over the jibby jab, Nuremberg trials / Mark II. So yeah, anyway, I'm getting back to the car now. Ramblings of a madman continue another day. Love, light and peace to each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen. Catch us all soon. Just hope that makes a little bit of sense of what I've said in there anyway. Love, light and peace. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.